Well, Jürgen, you leave with something, not what you wanted, but a point and a clean sheet. What did you make of it overall?
Again, I like the start of the game. We're really there. The dynamic was good. The passes were good. In the end, because we didn't threat them in behind enough, so we have to play in between the lines, and they were super aggressive. We lost balls, but they won balls as well, and then they had their moments, but in the end they had no shot on target. I learned tonight that a shot when they hit the crossbar doesn't count as a shot on target. But okay, they had that, obviously. I think we had 3-4, nobody will ever know where the ball from Trent, the free kick, will go.
Oh, good idea.
It was a good idea, in the end, we defended ourselves. That can happen. But the crossbar from Mo, the header from Diogo, and then the late in the game, Cody's situation. So actually, I know, again, nobody wants to hear that. Very typical game at Crystal Palace. The big difference for us is that usually we score 1 or 2 from the chances we have. We didn't do that tonight, and that's then the thing. And so it's a long game in a then good atmosphere. I think in the beginning, the atmosphere, we killed the atmosphere with the way we played, and people are not really happy.
Did you almost feel like you invited them a bit into that? Certainly the first half, with just a few sloppy passes.
Yeah.
You had a good grip, and then you didn't all of a sudden.
Yeah. But exactly. So look, when football is predictable, it means then it's easier to defend. And for being unpredictable, you need different movements, and this is one that we have to offer really in behind the line as well, because we had these situations, but there we were all coming to get on the ball, and so it was always in the area, like in a midfield zone area, and there were too many situations, and when we gave balls away, but they were really aggressive and won balls as well in situations, and then they had their counter-attacking moments, which we defended then well. I think in the first half we had 2 situations where it looked dangerous, didn't become really dangerous, when we lose twice the ball, or one we lose the ball and one we in our box pretty much, and one we lose the challenge, but then we can defend it. So it's just, you feel something is not right. But in the end, how I said, it's a way point, and it's okay. It's not brilliant, but it's okay.
What could you have done to have that threat in behind? Because you mentioned that a couple of times. Is that different movements? Are you missing Nunes? I don't know.
In moments like this, of course, but we can play that without him. And then we have Diogo on the pitch, who is a different kind of player, who is good in between the lines as well, but can be the threat in behind, but didn't play for a long time, stuff like this. I told him, feel free. So it's like how you feel. And when Mo and Diogo and Cody are dropping, then Diogo, for example, has to be the one for going behind. But the first diagonal ball from Trent, I think, didn't work out, was out throwing for them. And I think the first ball in behind was not good as well. In that moment, we didn't switch the sides anymore, and we didn't play the balls in behind anymore. So that makes no sense. But it's all... I also saw all these things before in my life, and so then you have to make sure that you don't concede, and we did that, and the 3-2 against Real Madrid was obviously good for absolutely nothing, but at least we could prepare for tonight, because we had 2 free kicks in similar situations. The setup was much better, so nothing happened there. So, from here we go.
What part did the Real Madrid game play in tonight?
You
look like a team recovering a little bit, or not?
No, if then physical. It's like, believe me, it's a massive difference, and everybody will tell you that. If you have these situations, it's not now a big problem, but everybody has that. If you have 3 games in a week or 2 games, is a big difference, but that's the only impact. They didn't see anything from playing wise or whatever. It's like that's a completely different game. So they have a different style. Everything is different, and so no, I didn't see massive influence from that. But how I said, if we score 1, we go home, win 1-0. Like in the last few years, we were up 1-0 with a set piece in a super difficult game. I can imagine. I can remember standing exactly in this room probably and talking about that difficult game. But we won it 2-0 because we won from a set piece and the other one from a counter attack. See you later, and that didn't work out tonight. But yeah. The rest is something we can work with.
And, I mean, don't think it helps to name names, but just a few individuals, guys who have run through brick walls for the club, looking a bit fragile tonight with their performances.
I didn't see that. What do you mean?
Oh, Keita, maybe Trent, both subbed.
Naby had a early yellow card, and then it's difficult. So we thought about, do we have to take him off earlier? And what was the second one?
I said Trent.
Trent plays all the games, so that makes it really tricky. So I didn't take him off because it was bad or whatever. So he's always good for a cross, for a pass, for whatever. But he plays all the games, and that's why we had to change him.
Fair enough. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Ya que nos encontraste, no olvides suscribirte a nuestra página para disfrutar de las mejores jugadas de la Premier League, lo más destacado de las Chivas Rayadas del Guadalajara y todas las novedades del mundo del deporte. Te esperamos.